Therapeutic Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a Haitian breakfast, which is eggs and hot dogs. Yes, we put hot dog in our breakfast. And also I'm going to boil some plantain, sweet one. This is a nice juicy one. And I'll have it with some avocado. So stay tuned and enjoy this video.
Okay, so let's get started with our ingredients. We have some eggs, we have some hot dog, bell pepper, green onions, habanero pepper, purple onions. We have our sweet plantain. We have some tomato sauce, complete seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, some lemon juice, some olive oil, some onion powder. We also have our pan for the to fry the eggs, and we also have our pan to also boil our plantain. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our water for our plantain. I'm gonna add a little salt. I forgot to mention the salt. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little lemon juice in my water so it doesn't so my plantain could look good and taste good. Okay, so right there. Okay, so we're gonna let it boil, and then I'm gonna give it a few minutes so I can start working on my eggs. Okay, so my plantain is ready. It's about 10, 12, 13 minutes. I'm turning off the temperature. I turned it off, the stove, and I'm gonna remove it from the water because I don't want it to be too soggy. Okay, so I'm gonna remove it. It's sweet, so it doesn't have to boil for too long. Okay, all right, we're gonna set that to the side, and I'm gonna start on the egg. Okay, so I'm going to scramble my egg. All right. Right, I'm going to add some onion powder. I'm gonna add a little bit of complete seasoning. Also going to add a little adobo. Not too much. All right, so I'm gonna scramble it. All right. Let's see if it's flavorful. Add a little bit more complete seasoning. I'm gonna add a little paprika. Let's give it a little, I think, some paprika in there. Give it that nice taste and color. All right, now we're going to get ready to work on frying our eggs, but we will start with the hot dog. Okay, so we're almost toward the end. So we're gonna start with adding some olive oil in a pan. All right. Okay, and we're gonna let it get a little bit hot, all right, before we add our hot dogs and the other little vegetables. Okay, so we are ready to add our hot dog. The oil is already hot. All right, we're gonna give it a few minutes, then we'll add our bell peppers and onions. All right. You don't need to cook it too much. Okay, so now I'm ready to add my bell peppers and onions and habanero pepper, green onion. All this is gonna give it that flavor. All right, it's going to give it that nice flavor. I also forgot to mention, oh boy, I'm adding like a 1/4 teaspoon of green seasoning. It's the Haitian épice they call it, but it's our Haitian homemade seasoning that we make. All right, so I don't put a lot. I do not want it to overpower in my eggs, but Haitian épice is the best. But I don't like too much in my eggs, so I put a little bit. Okay. All right. Now we are going to add a little bit of tomato sauce to give you that sauce. Almost there with our egg. Smelling so good in this kitchen. Yes, it's smelling awesome. All right, we're almost there. Next step is our eggs, and then we are done. It did not take long. Seriously. I believe this is being done in at least no more than 30 minutes. Because the sweet plantain didn't take long to boil, between 10 and 15 minutes, because it's sweet already. It's soft already, okay? Okay, we're now ready to add our egg. Okay, so that's like our final step. So we're just gonna let our eggs cook, and then we are going to plate it and eat it. Cannot wait. So just let's wait for it to cook. Okay, so we are almost there with the eggs. Getting to our final stage with our eggs. I'm just kind of like turning it a little so the top can cook a little bit more, and then we're done. I don't like my eggs too hard, so I won't keep it on the stove for so long. All right, guys, this is it. Eggs is done, and we are going to enjoy it. All right, this is it.